Boys. What's up, boys? Boys. We got another one. Roastin Rigs episode 7. Before I start with this, I'd like to read a comment. This is a good one. This comment is on YouTube. It comes from Josie Wilds 3133. Josie, thank you for this. Thank you for this comment. He says, "Who's sending this in? I would never send you my RC. Are you crazy? I know what I have. No one has to like it. No one needs to review me but me. Hey, look, you do you, but don't ask us for RCs to review on your channel. We're all different and like different things. It's not up to your par. Who cares? It's up to ours. Showing better stuff and all, like, who cares? We're just here to learn and not be degrading. Who cares? Stop with the BS. Just because you like it doesn't mean everyone else does. Shoot, mine would be graded an F, but I'd still grade it an A+. Josie, thank you for that comment. And it got me thinking, maybe his truck would not be an F. So, I clicked on his profile. I thought maybe he has a video of his truck. I could take a quick look of it. I found something much better. If you guys are interested in a little DIY haircut tutorial, subscribe to this guy. Josie, I'm shouting you out. This is to help you out, buddy.
Yep. Get it. Just get it.
Yep, you're getting it. You're getting it. If you guys like the haircut tutorial, there's his account. Show him some love. Thank you for that comment, Josie. That was a great comment. Now, on to the Roastin Rigs. Battery died. We're back. This truck was sent to us by Jacob on Instagram. Jake, thank you for sending this. Let's see what we got. Turbo Racing remote. We're off to a great start, boys. He has stickers of his bug. That's sweet. Thank you, Jake. Dude! I remember this one from when I was a kid. That's awesome. Jake, thank you so much. That's sweet. I had that one when I was a kid. What is this? Okay, he sent some rocks. I'll use those for crawling. Jake, thank you for the rocks. Mini Pringles can. That's awesome. Jake, thank you for the mini Pringles can. This guy's passing the sniff test. What flavors? Blue ice and new car. Jake, thank you for that. Oh yeah, this smells good. Looks like he has a FedEx box that says "Open Me." I don't know if that's for me to open or not, so I'm going to go ahead and open it. Come on, man, focus. Boys, we got a leather purse. Jake, I'm assuming this is for me, and if so, thank you very much. I love it. You really know my style. For anyone looking to get into their first customized SCX24, this is the way to go. This is such a good starter combination of stuff to get you started into crazier builds. I have several builds pretty much exactly like this. It's the Injora. It's the Injora LCG chassis with the WT micro body. This is great because it's easily mounted back here with the hinge thing. Comes with sliders. The body comes with sliders that perfectly fit it, and magnets for the front that are able to easily mount it. So all the hard work of trying to fit the body and find a chassis is already done. This is pretty much the same setup as this truck. I have a good idea of how it's going to perform because I have such similar builds already. So it'll do okay on my rocks. I haven't tried these tires before, so we'll see how they do. Let's see what we have for parts on this thing. Like I already said, it's the Injora LCG chassis. Injora servo horn. PureTech Micro Komodo, PureTech Lizard Pro ESC. He's running double barrel shocks with no springs, and the front have hair ties on them as a limiting strap. Looks like he has no name brass links and a no name brass skid. He has a rear brass diff cover, a front brass diff cover. He's using brass knuckles, and then the roller steering link thing from Ramp Crab.
Oh, interesting. I like the leaves. Is it a Jeep body?
Yeah, like an old Willys Jeep. WT micro body.
I like the paint. Did they do it?
Yeah, they painted it like that, like an old rusty truck.
Yeah, I like that. I don't love the tires,
Okay,
but the wheels are okay.
okay. So 1 out of 10.
An 8.
An 8? That's a
Yeah.
good one. Okay.
I like
400. Okay. 459. Temperature check, boys. It's a bit chilly out. We're feeling great. I think we're going to start this one off by giving it the accuracy test. We're looking at forward, reverse, left, and right. So I'm going to try and run it out to the end of that, and then reverse it back in. I'm just kidding. This is a pretty tough little decline here. That was impressive. Boys. Right now it's currently 3-wheel drive. Yep, let's see what we can do with 3 wheels. I think the 3-wheel drive is actually helping with this. Dude, this is nuts. I don't know if you can see this angle in the camera or not. That was impressive. I got another issue. the Velcro from his receiver has completely wrapped around the drive shaft. Oh yeah, that's good. This thing feels like it's slowly dying, and I don't want to completely kill it. I'm going to switch to this and get a few clips. Final thoughts. Before we start that, Jake, fixed your drive shaft. Why do I keep calling it a drive shaft? I fixed your axle shaft. And just so you know, I used the same wrong hardware that you also used. I put it back together just how you had it. Okay. Let me try and keep this organized so I'm not going through 200 clips to make the video. Final thoughts. We're going to talk about the appearance first, pros and cons, and then we're going to talk about performance, pros and cons. During all that, I'm going to talk about anything I would change. Appearance, pros. I've always liked the junk style, and I like the way this looks. He used a more coarse sandpaper than I normally do, but it gave it a pretty cool look. It made it look like it's a bunch of scratches, maybe from like tree branches or something hitting it. It looks cool. And the WT micro bodies have that natural grayish look. So whenever you do sand too much paint off, it still looks cool because it just looks like it's bare metal, kinda. The primer door, that's super cool. It would spice it up a lot if you would paint the door handle black. You can do that with a little Sharpie. The cracked front glass is okay. The antenna is awesome. I love the antenna and the little guy on top so much. I'm not sure I would have attached it the same way you did, but from 30 feet away it looks okay. Little gas can on the side, that's cool. I'm all for the little accessories. The leaves in the bed, that's cool. This rubber strap is from a Playmobil roof rack on a Volkswagen bus or the Bug. That's a good use of it. Now right here with this strap is how you can tell that the junk style is perfect for this guy. Jake, look at this screw. He just ran it right up through the bedside and it's just sticking straight up. And now I know the junk style is perfect for you because I'm the same way. I would have done the exact same thing. What else for the appearance? The body's been broken a couple times, glued back together. That's okay, doesn't matter. Still looks cool. I've seen videos of this one, but it actually looks a lot cooler in person. I like this a lot. Daggone it. Now, the appearance things that I don't like. The wheels. Jake, These are not the right choice wheels. Maybe you could get away with painting them. I'm not sure. These are not it. These are the DJ Crawler Steelies, weathered a tiny bit. They would look... I mean, it's kind of the same style. I really think it's just the bright chrome that's getting me. I think these would look good on it. Actually, you know what? Maybe not the best choice, but I don't like the chrome wheels. I think that's all for the appearance. Why is it saying it zoomed in? I'm just going to ramble off everything performance related in no particular order because it's too hard for me to try and organize my thoughts. Tires. I hate the way these tires look, but it seems like they did super good. Brass skid and brass links. These are normally not something I would do. I prefer aluminum links and an aluminum skid plate or the stock one, but that's just me. You have brass hexes in the rear and plastic ones in the front. It doesn't matter, I'm just pointing it out. You have mismatched hardware everywhere. This is basically exactly how I would build a truck. Rear diff cover, I would just run a plastic one. I don't think you need weight down and back there. I might be wrong. This is just my opinion. No need to get upset about it, people in the comments. Oh, what a disaster this thing is. He's got, okay, one shock has a nut as a spacer. This one has no spacer. It just has the screw threaded in, and the shock just, it's hard to show. The shock's just moving freely. That same shock has a wrong size pivot ball, so the bottom of it also moves, and that's what's also causing the bottom to like hang down more on that side. So that whole shock is just completely junk. This is interesting. Jake, right there's the Endura chassis, and here's this side. So he cut one side. He's cut one side, which is normally what I do. It just helps with clearance and things hitting. Gives you more room. And then he left the other side. The wiring and the interior is a disaster. It has a nice slow crawl. It feels good driving it, except your tires rub. This tire would flex and catch the body, and then I felt like it lost all power because it was like bonding up on that. Same with the front. Steering gets flexed, gets all flexed up, and then it would just bind up. A different offset wheel would help with that, or extended axle shafts, or hex extensions. There's several ways you can deal with that. Jake, what did I just find? You know what I just found. You know what I just found. Look at the tire in relation to the body on this side. My first thought was something's crooked. It's much worse than that. He's got an extended axle shaft on this side and a normal axle shaft on that side. Wait, does he also have an extended one on that side? I'm gonna pull this wheel off quick. I think he's... Yeah, just as I thought. Oh, Jake. This is a good one. Sticking with the theme of the junky paint, he also built the truck junky. So here's what we found. we have both axle shafts on this side are extended. You can see the tire sticks out. Tire sticks out past the body a little bit. Same with back here. You can even see, kind of see my, yeah, you can see my skin in between the tire and the body. Now, flip it around to the other side. He has stock axle shafts on this side, extended on this side. That's an interesting way to build it. I personally have not tried that setup. I mean, really, there's 100 different little things wrong with this, but overall, it wasn't bad. Jacob, thank you very much for sending this. This was a fun one. Thank you very much for my Hot Wheels and all my other goodies. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Peace!